All right, so we first got a Notre Dame jersey, and it's just Notre Dame on the back. My brother has a Newt Rockne, the old school one, and I used to have a, but like they didn't have like the names on the back, so I'm gonna probably get like a new jersey. And then I already showed we got J Love the goat. This is probably my most expensive jersey, and it's not even close. Kobe's high school jersey.
Okay.
I think it was like 200. I literally never wear it to school. I just never because I get scared I'm gonna like spill something on it. Then we got a Patrick Mahomes. We got a Patrick Mahomes jersey.
We match and we can match. We can match jerseys. I got them homes. I'm a Chiefs guy. I don't know if you know that. I'm a Chiefs.
Lives out in New York. He grew up a Chiefs fan. Like he would make my grandpa paint like Joe Montana because he was on the Chiefs. And he would have him on that. And then got the Tay jersey. This is way too small. This is a small XL. Jesus, not small XL, but Moncada jersey.
That is what it. I know baseball, but I ain't never heard of him. Is he like an all star?
I don't know if he was an all star, but he was pretty good.
So he
Do
wasn't
you know?
nobody to remember though. Of course, of course. I ain't never heard of Mancado.
But yeah, those are all my jerseys. My dad does a thing for for Father's Day. He gets a jersey from every single position. I think, and he said his last one is going to be a Bears jersey
Why is that?
because he doesn't want to wear a Bears jersey till the day he dies. Because he's a Packers fan. It's kind of. I was like, damn, bro, that's kind of deep, man. He got he got Anthony Munoz this year because like he gets to pick three players, and my sisters pick them. I think he has J.J. Watt, he has Brett Favre, he has Jerry Rice, um, Sean Taylor, Todd Gurley when he was on the Rams. Yeah, bro. No, they're all classics. And then he got Dan Marino. Well, no, not Dan Marino. It's some other guy. Oh, I forgot what his name was, but it was a while back.
It's like 30 people in
There
here.
we go. Yeah, that's good.
That's lit though. That's lit. The Knicks aren't winning the championship, by the way. I'm just repping them for that. But yeah, I got to get a new jersey this year too. No, they not. I'm just.
Knicks and stuff. I'm a big Jordan guy, so I want Ant Edwards to win the finals, bro.
I'm.
He's an actual playoff like god.
Oh yeah. No, I watched the game last night and they took over and 40 points. I think they won by something like that.
At my facility doing some work and like bullpen stuff, and then I like go to my work because I get like food there, and it's like 50% off. So I was like, oh shoot. So and then I was like, I'll get some like good food, and then um he was like, do you know what the score is? I'm like, no. He's like, they're up by 40. I like look at my phone and they're up. I was like, Jesus Christ. Nah, they were going crazy.
Hey, look, it's time. It's time. We'll see what happens with the Knicks. I got to get some new playoffs or two new playoffs, some new jerseys myself. And I think the next jerseys that I am in the running to get is I like Brock Bowers. He's my favorite tight end. He's a good one. Um, I want another Chiefs jersey, but there ain't nobody that's worth getting right now. I already got Mahomes. Yeah, like we ain't got nobody to sell right now. But besides Bowers, I would say I need a new Royals jersey. I don't know which. I probably get Bobby Witt. That's probably the only one.
Perez.
Perez, that's a classic. Yeah, Salvador Perez.
Really? I got
Yeah.
he was like it was a Sox versus oh, it was Garrett Crochet. I got to meet Garrett Crochet before like he broke out. It was more like he was still like a 2-year vet. So I got to meet him. Got a signed ball from him too. It's kind of cool. And um, also, what was I gonna say? Oh, it was some
Brady Cook jersey if he makes the Jets. That's my.
Brady Cook. Man.
I went to Mizzou, coach. I went to Mizzou. We from the town. You do know ball. I'm shook. I'm shook.
You obviously know who Adam Scheffner is. Everyone knows who that is. There was a thing at a casino. My, speaking of, so I was going to I was able to like get pulled in a raffle to go meet him at a casino thing, but then we won, and then before we left, my dad called and asked if I can go, and they were like, "Is he 18?" And I was 14, so I couldn't meet him. But my dad did FaceTime him, and I talked with him for like 4 minutes.
When you go,
I was like 5'8" and had a
were
voice
they
crack.
strict? Were they strict? Was it like, oh, they were strict? Okay. I don't know. Sometimes, when you go to a certain place to eat, they're like, okay, kids eat free. And if it's like, okay, I'm 15, but they say you got to be under 12. Like, all right, like I can fake it.
I couldn't. I probably could now because I'm like way taller than what I used to be. Because my dad is a giant, and yeah,
Like, lie so you can get in the
I'm a
building.
lot.
As long as they not are IDing, if they ain't got no IDs,
Yeah,
then
I got my license though. I got that. I'm a dip. Yeah, that's what I'm
okay. So, are you gonna get to any Cubs White Sox games this year?
because I know travel ball is a big thing, but my teammates have like season tickets, and they asked us to go. They let us go to the Yankees game versus them because we're big New Yorkers. So I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, yeah. I'm more of a no. All right, I'm putting this perspective. Okay, so obviously the Sox they blow. They're terrible. So I'm rooting more for the Mets. But if I had to pick, who would rather win a World Series? White Sox, easy. Like I love the White Sox so much, but I don't think it'll ever happen. But if the Mets win, I'd be like so happy. And everyone was like, "Oh, you're a bandwagon." It's like you can be a bandwagon. I don't care if you're a bandwagon or not. Just know your team.
White Sox are in the AL, so I think that's fair. So, I mean, I'm I'm a Royals guy, but I'll root baseball. I'll root for like I guess I'll root for the Yankees and the Mets. I don't really care which either one. And speaking of, I got actually, you know what? I'm gonna hook you up with something actually, since you're a Mets fan. Hold on, I'm gonna hook you up with something. I can find it.
Go Knicks.
I'm gonna hook you up with one of these, coach.
Oh, fire! That's fire. I don't even have a Mets hat. I have a.
Man, I'm gonna make sure I get this to you next week. I ain't got the White Sox. Actually, I have a Bears one too. If you aren't a Bears fan, so I can't say. But
Nah,
yeah,
but
coach,
I
I
got
got you. I got you on
that's bad. I do have a Yankees hat. It's from my old house. It's literally like this thing is old as sin. But I'm trying to read the label on it. Rawlings collection. Oh man, this thing is beat up. Oh, here it is. I was trying to find it. 100 Seasons hat. Ooh, that's like 15, 20 years ago. That's a minute. That's a minute. But
So you
yeah,
so you just and also clarify, you just play baseball, correct?
basketball. I golf. I golf still. I golf all the time. But I for baseball,
Yeah.
pitcher, shortstop, and third. Yeah, but mostly my best is pitcher, and it's not even close. I'm trying to pitch. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pitch.
I know you see all the pitching injuries and whatnot. You just
Throw it hard, so it's like that helps my arm a lot, but I also know it by a science, so
pitching so you don't have to, so you aren't on the IR.
I do like a side. I'm on like ahead on credits my sophomore year, so I could do it. So I did like I'm doing like a human anatomy class, so I can like study the shoulder and everything. And it's more just like when you're like, so I threw yesterday. Today I'm not really doing anything. I'm just doing like stretching because after you pitch a lot of pitches, you shouldn't do anything the next day. You really should just like massage it and stretch it, and then the next day you slowly go back. You do light catch, and then it like goes from medium catch, then go back to long toss, then you can go to medium catch, and then throw bullpen. So it's basically like a week's worth. So like I'll do two hard throwing sessions, like a bullpen and a long toss, and then I'll do one light session. But also with the light sessions, it comes with medicine balls. Like you have like these weighted balls that you throw, and it helps your arm get stronger. So that builds more than me playing catch. So and I also have my dad. My dad was a pitcher, so he knows what he's doing. No, he wasn't in the MLB, but he had a couple good college offers.
Talking about.
Yeah, so I trust him.
Okay, so who do you think is the best pitcher today?
I'm a big
There's only one good. There's only one right answer.
no. Who I think like my favorite or like who the best pitcher is? Oh, it's Scoop. It's probably Scooble or Skeens. Max Fried. What are you thinking of Seth Lugo from the
What about
Royals?
Shohei, coach?
Best pitcher?
Okay, I said I meant player. Sorry, I
Oh,
meant
best player? It's Shohei or Judge. Them too. When you said pitcher, I was like,
pitcher. Sorry, I thought I said player, but then pitcher. Now, who do you think is the best pitcher?
Skeens or Scoople. Those two are absolute dogs. They're insane. But
You pretty much know every MLB player in the league, correct? So if I name, so you know most of them. If I name like some players, you'll know something about them. So what about like I'm gonna throw some at you, Trevor Rosenthal.
that sounds like the isn't that like Kevin Rosenthal's like the journalist. He's like a journalist for MLB. Good with back then players and better than what I am
And
now.
he played for the Cardinals when they were winning World Series like in '09, 2010.
Wainwright, Yachty, Greasy, those guys.
What about what is his name? John Means.
20 on the Orioles. Yeah, I know who that is. Sure, dog.
I know we know. That's my homie. That's my homie. I grew up with his wife, and then we met at one wedding. And yeah, I could
Crazy.
call him probably right now, and he'll say what's up. So also, I'm just telling you the players that I know personally. I met Max Scherzer, but I don't know him. What is his name? What is his name? He plays for the Red Sox. He's a pitcher. What is his name? The Red Sox. He's a pitcher.
Tanner Houck. Tanner Houck.
I got to get his jersey. I got to get his jersey. And then who else? There's somebody else. I did know Monte Harrison when he played for the Marlins. If you know who that is, he plays for Arkansas. Actually, football now.
That.
He was a outfielder for like 6, 7 years, and then now he's playing college football. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I know a pitcher for the Cubs. No, the Indians. No, the Guardians. I forget his name though. I forget. No, not Bieber.
Was he a relief pitcher? Oh, I know. Karinchak? Guy needs a I was thinking Jose Ramirez when you said short, but
And then is that all of them that I know? I think that's all of them.
Wayne Gilman, one of the people in the chat said. No idea who that is. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I can't pass winter at the gym, so
That's sick.
and so how far are you from Notre Dame, and how far are you from Chicago?
Not far.
What
From
about
the
Notre
Notre
Dame?
Dame? Notre Dame, it's probably like a. It's not far, because we're like I'm right where like the line is from Illinois to Indiana. I'm like really close to that. So like, oh, I've been to a lot. I went to one of the games this year when it was Florida State versus Notre Dame. We won by like 40.
Florida State.
Florida State terrible. And then last year I went to not this year, last year. Oh, what was it? I believe it was Wake Forest 2 years ago with Sam Hartman.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I don't remember that. I th-
Well, I will be
that
at
was
probably. I'll probably be at. I will be at one of the Notre Dame games this year. I don't know which one yet. I got a whole list that I'm gonna be traveling this fall to different college and NFL games and doing my stuff out there, working with different brands and whatnot, and kind of bringing that New York. Have you seen the Knicks videos? Bringing the New York energy to the other places. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm thinking it would either be the games I'm considering is Notre Dame and Miami. That's in Miami. Um, Purdue game possibly. USC game possibly because this might be their last year playing if they can't come to an agreement. And then
person.
why they wouldn't do it with USC. I don't know. Well, Notre Dame's one of the only schools that has their schedule almost all the way set. Like they have almost all the start times for the games already. Uh, just because they are only ones partnered with NBC, I think. So, and I've never been. You know, my homie used to swim for Notre Dame, and he knows the school hands up and hands down. So,
My cousin, my neighbor, um, his brother did law school there, so we get like a discount, so we can like spend more money and more like couple tickets. So it's not like a crazy amount, and we get like good parking. So yeah, we've been.
you guys are outside.
They yeah no they get grew up made me grow up outside all day. Like I was an outdoor like phenom. Like we went to a bunch of travel games and stuff like that. So travel ball team, we won.
So, oh, snap! You got the bling. You gonna make me pull out my bling? You gonna make me pull out my bling? Don't. All right, if you gonna put your brand bling, I'll get my bling.
I bet that.
I got the specs.
Oh shoot! Dropped one of mine from when I was in Florida.
On live right here, y'all lucky. The Chiefs fan. I got some Usher Bucks. Hey. I mean, these aren't worth much, but what else we got in here? Mhm. Oh, uh, wait, what are those real? You
Come on.
got the whole Tom Brady.
I do. I gotta do like the Bill Russell picture when he goes like this. All of his rings.
What?
Yeah, so I'll go step by step. So this one, this one's not real. I know this one's not real. We got
Oh yeah, that's out the 25-cent candy machine. uh,
we won this tournament out in Indiana. It was pretty fun. Yes, one of them does. When we went out to Florida. This no, it's not this one. This was the one I won MVP and I got a ring for it. This one's not.
thing.
No, it doesn't do that. It just says like team like exposure, which is like the company, and I won an MVP. See, it says like finalist, so it's an MVP finalist, and I won. And then I got you. This is MVP. I won. I was MVP of the whole tournament. This one's busted, but I won MVP of like a 40-team tournament. Um, this one we just won today, but I didn't get to play because I'm on a school ball
They
team.
give out rings the day you guys win.
Yeah, they have them already.
What if it doesn't fit your finger? What if it doesn't fit? That's crazy work.
I think it may be gold, but I don't think it's actually. I don't know. I'm just trying to guess. But MVP. This was just a tournament win. I threw a no hitter this game.
Oh, okay, okay.
Win it. And then these two are real.
All right,
This
let me see.
one. This was a JP one. We won from a triple play. My shortstop did a triple play and we won, which was insane. I don't know how, but I pitched the game that made us go to the championship, but I didn't get pitched that game. The rest of the game because my shoulder started to hurt. And
I'm gonna show you my bling now, real quick, Coach.
that's good. But this one in Florida, this was the biggest tournament win ever.
Mm.
And then I don't know if I can find the others, but these were from a while ago. Just MVP, invitational for All American stuff.
Oh, nice. He's on the map. He's like,
I'm on the map, but I'll get there.
well, you want some real diamonds?
Oh,
Get up close.
whoa,
You
that's
know,
fire!
we got some real diamonds if it can get out of focus or into focus, you know. We got the name on there. We got the Cotton Bowl champions. Some real diamonds, you know. It shines in the light. If I can here, let me see if we can get a little better view. And then we got the other diamonds. Yeah,
Like that. That's cool.
shining here. There we go. That's better. 32 karat. We got the SEC. Which yeah, and they got the name. You can't see it, but it's engraved on the inside. And these actually fit. You know, they fit the fingers. You know, we can. They fit perfectly, perfect. You know, a W for Wombo. But yeah, these are the only diamonds I got. Well,
Besides, actually, this one kind of grew out a little bit, so Only one that like actually was made for us.
I don't have my medal pack here. It's back in Missouri, but I'm because I'm in New York. The rest of my medals are gone. But cool. And so you got the final semifinals on Tuesday.
They have two D1 guys,
It's like a
so
private school. It sounds like a private.
Catholic school. They have two D1 players. Notre Dame. One of them's a junior, and he's my neighbor's cousin, and he throws like 90. The
Oh,
thing,
it's gone. It's done already.
the thing about it though is like I'll only pitch that game. I won't field or anything, and I'll if we lose, then I get to play for trap my big tournament in for PG in Indiana. Yeah, so I didn't get to play the first tournament, but it was a terrible tournament. Like the teams were not that good, not that great. They had a couple really good players that threw hard, but like we got to hit off them pretty easy.
Some team. If I had some paraphernalia to rock with the school with your name on the back of the jersey, I would be rocking it. You know,
They do the jerseys and shit.
they don't do that.
Nah, but we got like the travel stuff though. But you could get a thing. I have one. It was my last name on it. My parents have one. But yeah, and then yeah, I got a bunch of baseball stuff accomplishments, but that's not as much as I want yet. I want to get way more.
It's destined for greatness. I can smell it. You know, I can smell the greatness. So lastly, who do you think is gonna win the NBA finals, man? I need a real prediction.
I'm rooting. I want a Knicks versus Wolves finals. I want a Knicks versus Wolves. As bad as I want to say the other team, I want the Wolves to win, bro. I love Ant. Ant's so fun to watch. I'm a Bulls fan, but like I love Ant. Ant's one of my favorite players. He reminds I obviously I didn't grow up watching Jordan, but like watching The Last Dance and being a phenom of knowing everything about him just like reminds me of him. But yeah, I love Jordan and Ant. Jordan's my guy.
Somebody asked, "What's your bench max?"
Sure. So I guess it's like it's like 150, something like that. It's not heavy, but I do explosive movements and stuff. But it's not proud of it, but you gotta. I used to barely bench a bar from like 3 years ago, and I got better.
Well, I can be about put up 260 on
Boy,
that.
had a boy, had a boy.
You know, I used to be more. I used to be able to bench like 325, 3 plates, the 315, 315. You said what?
I said, did you like that made you back not bench?
No, I just that was preparing for Max and Pro Day and stuff like that, and that's just what it was. And then I needed to lose a little because it's when you lose kind of mobility, and so I need like full mobility for everything else that I got going on. So no, I was just training to lift the bench that much, pretty much. So, but I don't need to bench 315 no more. Probably I'd say as long as I can bench over 230, I'll be happy. That's kind of that's kind of like my
Fif-
ball.
15. Oh, he benches. Hey, good shit. Boy does 185 for two at 15. That's stuff. One of my friends can do that too.
Okay.
He's like a big, strong. I think he can do 235,
Yeah,
but he
185. I
says,
couldn't. That was my max, and that was my max at the end of high school. I was the peak. I can do that maybe twice as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Man, good for that kid. Obviously, boy's strong.
facts.
I can bench 300, but my butt explodes. I love that.
That 300 is gonna get the glutes flying and some other things flying all over the place.
Excited. I'm gonna watch the Knicks tonight.
Madison Square Garden tonight. I'm about to get ready to head out. Got some stuff I gotta go record. Got some stuff for Underdog and Underdog Fantasy. Shout out Underdog Fantasy. Oh, he got the Packers on now. He switched it up. I'm ripping the whole league right now. Shout out the NFL. They're watching.
He's got like three different pairs. You gotta high him high. Bring him up.
Hey, hit them high, hit them low, Well, cool. Well, about to bounce up out of here, my guy. I'm glad we got to get on here. This was fun. I need a maybe weekly recap going down with all the baseball stuff going on, and I'll have some more stuff pop.
Next time you out in like Chicago or something, you gotta hit me up, bro. I'll show you everywhere, bro. I got you.
I'm gonna have to come to a game. I need tickets to a game. Nah, I'll pull up. Which
Fun.
better to go to a travel ball game or a high school game?
Travel.
So
Travel's
you
like
guys play in Chicago.
we're out. We go out to Chicago a couple times. I think
What major places do y'all travel to?
we're going to the Ozarks. That's our biggest one. Ozarks in Missouri. Yeah, yeah. We're going in July.
Hurry now. I can pull up.
You gotta pull up to that. I'll be watching.
Okay, I'm about to pull up to the Ozarks. That's a good. Look. I have a friend who has a lake house out there too, so I can do a little extra.
That'd be
Yes, I need the dates, and maybe I'll have to go live at the baseball game and put you live at the baseball game. I'm gonna have to record you live while he's pitching, y'all. So put a little extra pressure on, and then I'll give you the people can do the commentary for you.
get some shit for something, but that'd be awesome. I would. Nah, no pressure. No. Yeah, I'd be fine. I'd be fine, but
Guy, we'll talk with you soon. We'll be in
yeah, just
touch.
text me. You know I'll answer, so you don't gotta worry about that.
Let's go with Timberwolves, and we'll see what happens with the Knicks. We'll see what happens. I kind of low key need the. Okay, look, I'm gonna be real. I kind of want the Knicks to lose. Just rocking the jersey for the brand. I have a trip coming up, and if the Knicks keep winning, they gonna mess my trip up, and I can't have my trip messed up. All right, but I don't really care who wins at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna lose no sleep. I'll just lose some time doing some stuff that I need to do. But shout out the Pacers. Let's go Pacers.
Yo, Brendan said that Knicks are gonna go against the Wolves. You gotta do something like that.
It depends. They're gonna be sad. Tonight's gonna be crazy if they lose. Oh, I don't.
New York, no? They're in Indiana? So you're out in Indiana right now?
Watch party at the Madison Square Garden. So I head up there.
Said that.
A lot of teams are doing that nowadays. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, dude. Good luck. Let's go Knicks. Hopefully, I want the Knicks to win, even though you don't. We'll see.
All right, Brandon. Peace.